Natalie, thank you. 13 Wham continues to dig for answers surrounding that courthouse party that happened on Election Day involving the Ontario County District Attorney's Office.
Fall Fest triggered a complaint, prompting an internal investigation and the release of a compliance report by the county. That report, foiled by 13 Wham, found District Attorney and his staff violated county policies. It says some employees drank alcohol inside a courtroom, sang karaoke, and left work early to go to a cidery.
The report says the party also included elaborate decorations with one office made to look like a strip club. Some employees reportedly dressed as strippers, Hannibal Lecter, and characters from musicals. 13 Wham's investigative reporter Lowell Rose talked to the man running against current District Attorney Jim Ritz in the GO primary in June. Lowell, what makes him unique to this story?
Well, Matt and Karen, Jason MacBride used to work under District Attorney Ritz before leaving that office in 2022. He also attended previous Fall Fest events long before Ritz took over.
Sure, as a former prosecutor for 18 years, it's very shocking.
Jason MacBride calling the internal compliance report on Jim Ritz in the District Attorney's office shocking.
Certainly the events in question, that's an exercise of extremely poor judgment. Having alcohol and behaving that way in a courtroom, it desecrates that room.
MacBride previously worked in the DA's office and is challenging Ritz for the Republican nomination. He last attended Fall Fest in 2021 under Ritz, but claims it was not the same event described in the report.
It was a potluck lunch, maybe an hour and a half, and we used that day to do some office work, file transfers, cleaning up the office, and everyone got back to work. Certainly alcohol was never permitted, never discussed. Costume parties, some of the other antics that are brought out in the report were never a part of that.
According to the report, it appeared to the investigator Ritz had a selective memory and did not appear forthright or credible, especially concerning the consumption of alcohol during Fall Fest. It also raised concerns about the work environment at the DA's office with claims of favoritism and inter-office gossip.
From my own personal experience, that was one of the reasons why I left. The work environment could be toxic at times, it was not supportive.
The district attorney told 13 Wham in a statement last week, no one ever questioned the annual Fall Fest until now when he's running for re-election. I asked MacBride if he believes the investigation is political.
That couldn't be farther from the truth. This investigation was started in November of 2024, shortly after the event. I didn't throw my hat in the ring until mid-February of this year.
And I know this came in as a complaint. By any chance that you filed this complaint or you know someone who filed it?
No, this had nothing to do with either myself as an individual or my office. Didn't know about it at the time. Only after the investigation started did I become aware of it.
Now, I have reached out to Jim Ritz for several days now for an interview, including today, but he has not responded to my inquiries aside from his original statement. I've also reached out repeatedly to the court system about whether there's an alcohol policy for New York State courtrooms and have not gotten an answer. Back to you all.